Attention, attention graduates, if you could please make it to your seats. All graduates, please make it to your seats. Attention graduates, anybody lose their sash?
If all graduates, please, could make their way to the floor so that we could take attendance. So all graduates, please make your way to the floor.
Welcome to KeyBank Center. We hope that you enjoyed today's game. In the event of an emergency requiring an evacuation, an announcement will be made over the sound system. We ask that you please follow the instructions given by arena personnel. Remain calm and exit in an orderly fashion. KeyBank Center staff will direct you to the nearest exit. If you require additional assistance, please remain at your seat and arena staff will help you as quickly as possible. If you have any questions, please ask to speak with an event supervisor. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Cesar Marchioli, principal of Lancaster High School, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the 66th annual commencement program. We would like to thank the KeyBank Center for being so accommodating in the planning and facilitation of this special event. Please let's give them a round of applause and thank you. Thank you. At this time, will the members of the band and choir please come forward? Please rise for the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.
God shed his
Please be seated. As a follow-up to honoring our nation and on behalf of the Lancaster Central School District, at this time, we would like to honor all graduates for selflessly choosing to serve our country. I would ask that all graduates who are committing to service in the armed forces, please stand. We are grateful to you and your families for your dedication and service. The concert choir will now continue on with the program. Thank you to the LHS Concert Choir under the direction of Mrs. Allison Costanzo Metcalf, conductor, and the Symphonic Band under the direction of Mr. Richard B. Goss, conductor. To give the welcome address, it is my honor to present the Superintendent of Lancaster Central School District, Dr. Michael Valley.
All grade high schools, and Lancaster is one of them, are led by the members of their senior class. The graduates of 2021, sitting before us, draped in black graduation regalia, smiles, and I'm sure a few butterflies in their stomachs, all of them together have continued Lancaster's rich and growing tradition of excellence. Academically, this senior class has distinguished themselves like few other classes in the history of Lancaster High School. Following a national movement to raise standards for our public education system, New York State each year has raised the proverbial bar. In a system the state leaders have conceptualized, operationalized, and publicized as translating to greater learning, they have asked that students take more courses and pass more difficult tests at increasingly higher percentages. Those of you sitting here this evening have met all of their demands. You have met all of their requirements, and you have met and overcome all of their challenges. The class of 2021 has a 99.5% graduation rate, highest in district history. "73% of you will walk the stage this evening with Regents diplomas with advanced designation, highest in school district history. Over 462 students, highest in district history, took nearly 700 advanced placement exams, highest in district history, and in the end, this class did so well academically that colleges and universities across the country decided that they wanted you to become part of their incoming cohort, awarding you just over $10.5 million in scholarships. Congratulations. It is well known that it's also the seniors who are the athletic and extracurricular leaders of the high school. After all, it is you who set the tone, the pace, and it is you who provide leadership to the underclassmen with whom you participate and compete. Here too, you, the members of the class of 2020, have distinguished yourselves. Even in a corona year, where we had to battle over and over again to provide you with the opportunity to play, the athletic accomplishments of your class have been well noted. Divisional championship teams in boys cross country, boys soccer, gymnastics, football, girls soccer, girls basketball, girls ice hockey, boys ice hockey, girls bowling, rifle, wrestling, boys baseball, girls lacrosse, girls softball, boys outdoor track, and girls outdoor track. Sectional championships teams in girls field hockey, boys soccer, football, rifle, girls bowling, boys basketball, boys ice hockey, cheerleading, boys and girls indoor track, wrestling, boys baseball, girls softball, girls lacrosse, and unified basketball. And individual sectional champions in gymnastics, rifle, wrestling, indoor and outdoor track and field, and one individual state champion, Natalia Serde, in girls indoor and outdoor track and field. By the way, that was the longest list I've ever had to read. Because of the class of 2021 and your accomplishments, Lancaster was ranked #1 high school and athletic program in Western New York for the first time in district history. Congratulations. On the stages and in the arts, even in the face of a pandemic, here in Lancaster, we battled from very beginning to provide an opportunity, every opportunity we could. We proved that the show must go on. With those opportunities, you, the class of 2021, won musical awards in Lancaster's band, chorus, and orchestra programs. Working with our fantastic faculty, as well as nationally world-renowned guest artists like clarinetist Sergeant Christopher Grant, individual senior musicians were selected to perform at conference all-state honor ensembles. This year was like no other. You practiced and performed in ways that had never been done before. Live stream concerts, virtual performances, year-end concerts for family and community, and the outside band shell. Your music and the joy and positivity it brings reached elementary schools, Memorial Day parades, elderly living communities, and families in their living rooms in ways that were simply not possible a year ago, proving why Lancaster is one of the top 100 music programs in the United States. Congratulations. All taken together, this generation of young people, these young men and women before us, are truly different. Born in the shadow of 9/11, raised in the Great Recession, and becoming adults in the midst of a global pandemic. These young people seated before us tonight are resourceful, intelligent, resilient, and kind. They are the world's next greatest generation. Arguably, in my personal opinion, the class of 21 could be considered one of the greatest classes to date in Lancaster's proud history. Congratulations. Graduates, I'd like you to lift your head up and look into the stands of the KeyBank Arena. These are your people. Find them, because they love you. For them, this graduation is not the first special moment they've shared with you, but only the most recent. On a day like this, when you celebrate your accomplishments, it's important that you remember that no matter what you've accomplished, You didn't do it alone. Someone helped you. Behind every successful graduate who believes in themselves tonight is someone special who believed in them first. So while this is a big moment for you, it is a special moment for them as well. They, most assuredly, are reflecting and replaying the thousands and thousands of moments they've shared with you throughout your life. As a father of a graduate myself, I know I am. So this last segment of my speech is for all the moms, dads, grandparents, aunts, uncles, etc., to each one of you, the graduates of the 2021. Graduates, lift your head up and remember that these people that love you were there. The day your water broke, the drive to the hospital, the miracle of your birth, diapers, midnight feedings, bath time, and more diapers. Sleepless nights as you were cutting teeth, crying. They held you in their arms, rocking and cradling you until finally, sleep. Graduates, lift your head up. Find them in the stands and remember they were there. Potty training, first word, first step, first tooth. Money under the pillow from the tooth fairy. The move from the crib to the big girl bed. That time you skinned your knee on the driveway. That time you had to get stitches in your chin. And that broken arm that kept you from swimming all one summer. Lift your head up and remember they were there. First day of kindergarten, learning to ride a bike with no training wheels, help with homework, reading your favorite story on their lap with your favorite blankie, rides the practices, rides the music lessons, rides the games, Little League, concerts, and dance recitals. Oh, there were forgotten lunches and last-minute requests for poster boards, graphing calculators, and ice cream sandwiches for school birthday parties. Lift your head and remember, they were there. Braces, first date, first bonfire, homecoming, homework, tests, project deadlines. And oh yeah, snow days. The day you got your driver's permit, your road test, and the terrifying fear they had as you drove off in the car for the first time all by yourself. Regents exams, SATs, ACTs, prom. Lift your head up. Look at them and remember they were there. Along the way, you were confronted by life, which sometimes includes obstacles, disappointment, setback, punishments, groundings, detentions, failure, fights with friends, breakups, and even death. In these times, they sat and consoled you and told you to, quote, lift your head up. And you did, because you knew they were there. In the blink of your eye, there will be your own college graduation, your own engagement, weddings, babies, and you will become them. And when that full circle, the circle of life, comes full swing, only then will you fully comprehend the immeasurable depth of the love that a parent can have for their child and the love that they have for you. My main message to you in a very, very, very difficult Corona year is a simple one. May you all continue your journey through life, always seeking excellence in everything you do. And from time to time, may you lift your head up and see those who love and support you most and truly appreciate. And remember that no matter what, they will always be there, and there. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Thank you, Dr. Vallely. It is with great pride that I introduce this year's salutatorian for the class of 2021, Claire George. Throughout high school, Claire has demonstrated outstanding academic effort, school involvement, and community service. Claire will graduate with an impressive 102.2 average, having taken most of our demanding honors and AP courses. In fact, Claire scored a 5 on her AP Chemistry, AP English Language, AP World History, and AP US History exams. She received the AP Scholar with Honor Award from the College Board. Claire can often be seen around the halls of Lancaster High School with a warm smile and a kind and genuine leadership style. Claire is the historian of the National Honor Society, co-president of the Jazz Ensemble, and a student union representative. Claire is also a valued member of the National French and Science Honor Societies and the World Language Connection Program. She is a recipient of the prestigious New York State Seal of Biliteracy in French. Claire's kindness extends outside the school, where she has volunteered for the Global Literacy Engagement at Buffalo State College in a Read Aloud program. Claire will be attending SUNY Geneseo in the fall, where she plans to study biology and adolescence education. Due to her impressive resume, Claire will be receiving numerous scholarships. Among them are the SUNY Geneseo Community Scholarship and the New York State Scholarship for Academic Excellence. Please join me in a round of applause for this year's salutatorian, Claire George.
Thank you, Mr. Marchioli. My fellow members of the class of 2021, I am so honored to speak to you on this special occasion. Today, around my neck, I am wearing something near and dear to me. I am not referring to my graduation cords or medals, but rather to my great-grandmother's pearls. I am the third generation of women in my family to wear these pearls on graduation day. A pearl is formed when a small foreign object enters an oyster's shell, and the oyster covers it in a protective coating. This wonder of nature is referenced in a poem my mother once read to me. It's called The Oyster. I'd like to share it with you today. There once was an oyster, whose story I tell, who found that sand had got under his shell. Just one little grain, but it gave him much pain. For oysters have feelings, although they're so plain. Now did he berate the working of fate, which led him to such a deplorable state? No. As he lay on the shelf, he said to himself, if I cannot remove it, I'll try to improve it. So the years rolled by as the years always do, and he came to his ultimate destiny, stew. And this small grain of sand, which had bothered him so, was a beautiful pearl, all richly aglow. Now this tale has a moral, for isn't it grand what an oyster can do with a morsel of sand? What couldn't we do if we'd only begin with all of the things that get under our skin? The legend of the oyster and pearl is a metaphor for our lives. The past year and a half has been filled with challenges, but it is up to us to turn those grains of sand into beautiful pearls. Look at the lives of so many successful people throughout history. They never lost sight of their ambitions in the face of adversity. Franklin Delano Roosevelt was paralyzed from the waist down at the age of 39, but eventually became President of the United States. Thomas Edison attempted over 1,000 times to create the light bulb before finally succeeding. Agatha Christie, the world's best-selling novelist of all time, had her first book rejected 6 times. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school's varsity basketball team, but went on to win 6 NBA championships. Though these figures are well known by people around the world, their stories are not so different from ours. They turn the grains of sand in their lives into luminous pearls. Now our time together at Lancaster High School has come to an end, and we will go our separate ways. Whatever path we choose to take, it is up to us to be oysters, transforming disappointment into determination, setbacks into success, adversity into action, sand into pearls. We can turn our struggles, losses, misfortunes, and sorrows into great triumphs. Whatever our destiny may be, we can cultivate an abundance of goodness in our own corners of the world. As teachers, mechanics, doctors, nurses, first responders, entrepreneurs, carpenters, engineers, electricians, parents, neighbors, and friends, We have the potential to change the world, so long as we remember to be resilient when life becomes difficult. The future is bright for each and every one of us if we are willing to work for it. Just as my necklace contains many pearls, the necklaces of our own lives are strung with many pearls. These pearls, or successes, are made possible by the wisdom, love, and support of so many. To our parents, guardians, grandparents, siblings, teachers, school administrators, coaches, and bus drivers, thank you for your unwavering support and encouragement. You have provided us with invaluable pearls of wisdom that we will carry with us forever. We can be anything. We can do anything. We are capable of infinite achievements so long as we are willing to turn life's grains of sand into stunning, radiant pearls. Here's to the class of 2021. The world is your oyster. Thank you.
Thank you, Claire. It is with my highest regard that I introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2021, Emerson Bartels. Emerson is an exceptional, conscientious student who will be best remembered for her intense focus and drive to succeed. She graduates with a 102.15 average, having taken a number of demanding AP and honors courses. Emerson scored a perfect 100 on 5 Regents exams and was named as a National Merit Scholarship finalist. She earned Student of the Year recognition in health, geometry, French, global history, and chemistry, as well as the Excellence in Science Award and the Social Studies Department Award. Emerson is constantly seeking knowledge. While balancing her schoolwork and commitment to extracurricular activities, Emerson enrolled in remote college courses such as biochemistry through the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and psychology at SUNY Geneseo. She was also a member of the Healthcare Academy. In addition to our outstanding academic performance, Emerson has been active in school and community organizations. She has been a contributing member of the National Honor Society, Antlers Club, Environmental Action Club, Math Honor Society, English Honor Society, and Science Olympiad. Emerson has given countless hours tutoring students at all levels from elementary reading to high school math. She has participated in the Lancaster Youth Bureau Teen Volunteer Program since 4th grade and has spent time volunteering with children over the summers while visiting her grandparents' home in Michigan. Emerson has participated in competition and recreational dance at Dance Spectrum since the age of 3 and enjoys working with the younger dancers in the program. Emerson will attend Colgate University in the fall to study biochemistry. She earned the New York State Education Department Scholarship for Academic Excellence, the Lancaster Youth Foundation Scholarship, the Lancaster Depew Rotary Scholarship, the Leaf, Ted, and Marge Myers Class of '61 Award, the Lancaster Central Teachers Association Award, and the New York State Math Honor Society Scholarship. Please join me in a round of applause for this year's valedictorian, Emerson Bartels.
Thank you, Mr. Marchioli, and thank you, Dr. Valley, and each member of the administrative team, as well as the Senior Class Executive Board and the Leadership Academy, for their hard work and dedication as they planned and executed events in these past weeks that allowed us to make some final memories as Lancaster seniors. I'd also like to thank my parents, my sister, and my teachers for their constant support and patience over the years. I would not be standing here today without you. I know most of you are dreading hearing what I have to say, and honestly, I don't blame you. I'm known for taking school and life way too seriously, always following the rules, and crying way too much. But what many of you may not know is that I love to paint. No idea is too outlandish or thought too strange in the realm of art. It is a world where there are no grades or rubrics, just color and life at your fingertips. It is the one place in my life where I love to break the rules. So instead of harping on the typical graduation cliches, I'm going to paint 3 pictures, the first of which is entitled Laugh Now, Cry Later, or alternatively, Dumpster Fire Volume 1. The colors in this painting are bleak, and the strokes are so discombobulated that you can hardly make out the picture. It appears unfinished, and you definitely can't understand why anyone would want it. Well, this painting is a picture of our senior year, a year that was promised to be filled with golden memories, while its true colors were something starkly different. By definition, we were seniors, but in practice, we never truly were. Just like the disconnected strokes that crossed the canvas in this painting, we spent the majority of the year separated and completely in the dark about what would be and what wouldn't be. An unfinished painting, an incomplete chapter, our senior year will forever be regarded with a degree of disappointment. But the portrait of our senior year isn't the only imperfect canvas to hang in the gallery of our lives. There is another piece, a larger piece, that overwhelms the myriad of gloomy tones. This painting I call This is America. It's abstract with elements of existentialism, clashing shades of fuchsia and teal, and one continuous line across the center. Its energy is chaotic, its presence is haunting, and its appearance leaves you with so many questions and so few answers. Well, this painting represents the social context of this past year, a year in which Americans experienced a live and painfully realistic portrayal of the movie Outbreak, a devastating stock market crash, a choose-your-own-adventure style education, election, insurrection, another impeachment, murder hornets, forest fires, and land hurricanes. And all of this was happening as we put our faith in the science of immunology and watched thousands of Americans work together for the advancement of racial justice. Bizarre, polarizing, and tumultuous events that have rendered us numb to their magnitude. Yet within the chaotic patterns of this painting, there is one continuous stroke that represents us, the class of 2021. In the past 10 months, we managed to finish out the most challenging year of our education to date, make Lancaster sports history, break academic records, and get to this day, all while the colors of life continuously clashed around us. Vibrant, dull, chaotic, calm, these paintings, however dreary or unfinished, illustrate our life in color. And the final painting, entitled Not Afraid, embodies this principle as it reminds us of the freedom from convention that exists in art and in life. Just as the sky can be pink and water isn't always blue, this painting defies predictability. It is idealistic, full of contradictions that challenge one's expectations and yet provide a sense of peace. This painting represents a vital, yet often disregarded, moral of life. As we have all come to understand, our perceived control over the events of life is just that, a perception. A belief that helps us sleep at night but blinds us from reality. And yet we let that idea blind us. We cannot surrender ourselves to the unknown or the unpredictable because we're afraid of lacking control. And this belief backfires on us again and again as life continually proves that as we shut our eyes to the truth and attempt to predict the future, our efforts are futile. So where does that leave us? What can we control? Our reaction. We can allow this feeling of powerlessness to consume us as we stumble forward into our futures. Or we can relinquish our ideals of predictability in exchange for a sense of real security that comes with knowing that we have power over our happiness. We have the power to appreciate a sunny day or feel blessed when we make all of the green lights on the way to school. We have the power to change our minds when our dreams change and leave relationships that tear us down instead of build us up. And we have the power to speak up when we want our voices heard. So although we may not know what the next 4 years will have in store or even what tomorrow may bring, I hope we can find comfort in knowing that, like the poet William Ernest Henley once said, we are the masters of our fate and the captains of our souls. So as we go forward into our unique futures and paint portraits to hang in the galleries of our lives, remember that just as the sky doesn't have to be blue to be beautiful, life doesn't have to be predictable in order to be prosperous. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2021. It was an honor to learn and grow beside you.
Thank you, Emerson. It is my pleasure to introduce Anna Pico, a member of the Senior Class Executive Board, who will deliver the Class of the 2021 Reflections. Responsible, intelligent, outgoing. These are just some of Anna's more visible personal characteristics. Anna's work ethic, coupled with her desire to succeed, has directly led to an outstanding accomplishments both inside and outside the classroom. Anna has taken on various leadership roles in a multitude of organizations and projects within the school and community. She is involved in the Leadership Academy, Student Union, Senior Class Executive Board, Math Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, English Honor Society, and National Honor Society. Outside of school, Anna dances and spends countless hours volunteering throughout the community. She somehow also finds the time to work 2 part-time jobs. Academically, she has always challenged herself with advanced placement and honors level coursework, which led to her graduating with honors. Anna's combination of leadership, intelligence, and personality has led to her present successes. Next year, Anna will be attending Niagara University and plans to major in elementary and special education. I am confident she will make a great contribution to the field. Please join me in a round of applause for Anna Pico.
Thank you, Mr. Marchioli. A legend, by definition, is a famous or notorious figure. But for us, a legend is a person who represents the tradition and pride in this school. Seated in front of me are 480 legends who have been together since the beginning. From Court Street, Como Park, Hillview and John A. Sholey, to William Street in the middle school, to now. 480 legends coming together here in one place to celebrate all of our accomplishments. Our elementary days started off with the tragic sound of our recorders. We held hands and fought over who the line leader would be for the day. And it was here where we learned about what it was to be a true legend. We were soon on to William Street, where we found out what it was like to be the big kids, switching classes, playing different instruments, and so much more. A quick 3 years flew by when we made it to everyone's favorite place, the middle school. 2 agonizing years of running up and down the 3 flights of stairs and taking home skills and technology. We wished away our time to make it to our final destination, Lancaster High School. And this is where our true story began. Chapter 1. We started off as small and timid freshmen, unexpectant of the memories we would make. We learned the ropes and found the importance of tradition and community. Attended the infamous freshman mixer and got a feel of our lives for the next 4 years. Chapter 2. Sophomore year flew by as we understood the school and were no longer the youngest in the building. We were adjusted to the new environment and were eager for the memories to come. Chapter 3. The hardest year of all. We all pushed ourselves in preparation for a relaxing senior year. And yet never did any of us imagine that we would end junior year early. We thought we lucked out on a short 2-week break, which turned into a month break, which turned into no more school for the rest of the year. We rejoiced over no Regents exams, shortened AP exams, and no SAT scores. And Chapter 4 began with a cautious beginning, not knowing of the story we would have ahead of us. We had to forge ahead, hoping for the best outcome for everyone. We missed out on our senior homecoming, football games, spirit assemblies, and seeing our friends every day. But with that comes true strength and resilience that you should all be proud of. Despite all of our challenges that have been thrown our way, we have persisted and made the best of every single situation. We never knew what the next week or even day would bring, and yet we all did our best, and that is something to be so proud of. I know we're all sad on the things we missed out on and the things we wish would have happened. We learned to never take anything in life for granted, because like that, it'll all be over. These last 4 years have flown by, faster than any of us could have ever imagined. Now it is time for our final goodbye, to part ways and to start lives of our own. It's our time to meet new people, experience new things, and become the people that we have always imagined we would become. You are graduating from a very special place, a place that will always be important to me. Remember the memories you made with your friends at the football games or singing the alma mater at spirit assemblies. High school may only be a small part of your story, but remember that you are a part of something amazing. Our stories will all look different after graduation. Some of us will attend college, some of us will go into the workforce, some of us will travel, and some of us will go down a different path. But despite the next chapter looking different for many of us, we all have to remember one important lesson. Embrace life. Embrace the failures that come with growing up and writing your own story. Embrace the moments when you feel your highest and when you feel your lowest. Remember that life is going to throw you curveballs, but that you are all capable of overcoming them. And most importantly, enjoy your life. We only have one life to live, and I sincerely hope that we all enjoy every single day. If there's one thing that we've learned this year, it's that nothing is ever guaranteed. Use the lessons you've learned here and apply them to your own life. Don't spend too much time trying to make everything perfect, or you will miss out on the perfect moments. I want to give a huge thank you to everyone. Thank you for keeping a positive outlook on this year, despite the challenges that have been thrown our way. Thank you to adjusting to our ever-changing schedule. Thank you for continuing to bring the light and tradition to this school. I want to extend our thanks to the administrators, teachers, and staff in the building. We know this year was not easy for any of you and appreciate your endless dedication and patience to make this year the best that it could be for us. I know we're all grateful to be sitting here today, all together as a class, before this part of our story ends. Lancaster is a place of spirit, tradition, and love. No matter the circumstances thrown our way, we have always found a way to make the best of every situation. I am so proud to have been able to be a part of this class and to make the memories that we have made. We are the first class to have ever had to graduate during a full year of masks, social distancing, and a pandemic. And we did not let this pandemic stop us from making the most of our senior year. Our story will never be cut short, as we will continue to rewrite it ourselves. Thank you to each and every one of you for sticking together and keeping a positive attitude through it all. I wish you all nothing but the best, however you choose to finish writing your own story. Congratulations, Lancaster High School Class of 2021.
Thank you, Anna. It is now time for the presentation of the class. Parents, we ask that you hold applause until all graduates are announced to be courteous to the next announced graduate. Lancaster High School faculty member Mrs. Lynn Ruda will call the graduates' names. To assist in the awarding of diplomas will be Mr. Michael Sage, Board of Education President, and Dr. Michael Valley, Superintendent.
Emerson Grace
Bartels. Claire Anna George. Courtney Lane Lyons. Madison Elizabeth Forcier. Joshua Thomas Ruffner. Taylor Eve Smith. Anna Grace Pico. Aubrey Elizabeth Monk. Mason Alexander Brown. Caitlin Geraldine Resch. Dominique Blair Delfonso. Angelica Grace Gallagher. Jessica Lynn Notaro. Kaylee Mason Sage. Ian Matthew Szynski. Natalie Elizabeth Wechter. Shavenska Aspera Cabero. Benjamin Andrew Fox. Kaylin Rose Kwasneski. Juliette Cecilia Pastori. Gabriel Thomas Revelis. Jonah Michael Ahrens. Tyler James Amy. Gabriella Catherine Beck. Riley Madison Bolander. Savannah Lynn Braymeyer. Paige Maxine Bucati. Gianna Carol Catano. Sydney Rose Kanaski. Sarah Marie Dower. Morgan Elizabeth D. Emily Rose Dickey. Olivia Lauren Foltars. Caitlin Bernice Haas. Rachel Elizabeth Hamlin. Iwana Anna Casidis. Ethan John Kowalski. Luke Alexander Krupinski. Lily Grace Kufel. Maya Carol Lasker. Victoria Ann Lorenz. Lauren Janice McDavid. Catherine Olympia McManus. Andrew David Molino. Ashley Lorraine Morin. Rachel Christine Owen. Emma Patterson. Ronald Matthew Pasica. Caitlin Lorraine Petruniak. Nicholas John Petruniak. Catherine Eileen Pokrasinski. Megan Carol Powers. Brooke Kimberly Radecki. Sarah Jean Reese. Jared Joseph Rupp. Chloe Rose Smith. Jillian Kaylee Sir. Natalia Teresa Surde. Joshua David Tomaszewski. Eden D. Vallely. Alexa Grace Wujek. Skylar Susan Vless. Colton Lee Zach. Maya Mary Anna. Caitlin Rose Blask.
Kayla Marie Cerulli. Connor David Danny. Eric John Dunbar. Ryan Edward Eckel. Gabriel Michael Hughes. Cameron Lynn Jazdowski. Madison Marie Lerner. Maya Elizabeth Lovelace. Megan Rose Palumbo. Sora Pham. Ethan John Powell. Amelia Rose Stack. Joshua Brandon Steele. Madison Hun Tatis. Sophie Rose St. Georgie. Vincent Alexander Vasallo. John Patrick George. Ryan David Grimal. Morgan Robert Melbourne. Cameron Michael Moore. Emma Jane O'Donnell. Nolan Richard Voigt. Danya Nassim Abdulrahman. Aubrey Lynn Acker. Brian Christopher Ackward. Lauren Nicole Albert. Emily Grace Aldrich. Amanda Alice Allen. Caitlin Elizabeth Allen. Courtney Elizabeth Ando. Tiffany Lynn Andres. Grace Margaret Anna. Robert Byron Anna. Adriana Marie Atanasio. Saned Mohammed Atiya. Caleb Michael Babula. Kaylee May Babula. Adam William Bagley. Andrea Rachel Balserzak. Jenna Alexis Banazak. Matthew Kenneth Barron. Michaela Q. Joy Barron. Cooper Michael Bazulka. Jack Robert Burgum. Mark Gregory Beveluk. Alexander James Bieber. David Anthony Blakowski. Emily Michelle Blair. Bryce M. Bolognese. Dylan Casey Baricki. Mackenzie Ray Brandel. Michael John Brooks IV. Emma Elizabeth Bugenhagen. Joey Hong Bui. Jacob Garland Bull. Jeffrey Daniel Burgess. Zach David Butler. Cassidy Carolyn Booza. Jillian Nicole Kane. Cole Jacob Calabro. Carly Rose Kalea. Caden Chase Campese. Joseph Gabriel Casper. Maya Rain Castro. Molly Jane Charvette. Drew Joel Charmanti. William Peter Chalelli. Eric James Coffid. Patrick Adam Cole. Alyssa Marie Collier. Kaylee Kathleen Combs. Joshua Tyler Conklin. Nina Ann Coons. Ryan William Cooper. Jessica Rose Cravata. Jenna Lynn Comiskey. Madeline Ray Saplicki. Mackenzie Lynn Daly. Daniel Dale. Alyssa Marie Delfonso. Samara Danis. Janaya Lynn Daughtry. Diego Gonzalez Davenport. Ethan Gonzalez Davenport. Jackson Ray Deal. Brooklyn Paige Delzer. Michael Norman DePasquale. Austin John Dirks. Robert Thomas DeTellis III. Adam John Devick. Naomi Elizabeth DiVirgilio. Madison Ann DeBucky. Madeline Ray Dombrowski. Jenna Ann Draves. Cameron Glenn Duck. Isabella Mackenzie Jerzak. Jacob Ryan Elias. Kayla Sue Evenhouse. Candace Marie Fustel. Jack Joseph Fisher. Amber Rose Flateau. Thomas Charles Fries. Dominic Pino Fulcinetti. Sydney Ray Gashevsky. Sarah Elizabeth Gagliardi. Kennedy Alexis Gallagher. Gianna Leslie Gallo. Colin Andrew Gasevich. Madeline Patricia Geary. Luke Stephen Genowick. Arjun Gosh. Dallas James Gianni. Vincent James Gianni. Brett Zachary Gill. Edwin David Gill. Nicholas Gerard Goss. Kaylee Brianne Gossett-Orick. Alexis May Grant. Emily Grace Guida. Jaden Paige Hafner. Daniel Paul Hahn. Aiden Carl Harmon. Caitlin Nicole Harris. Jameson Patrick Healy. Jack Patrick Heary. Avery Grace Haymanowski. Alexander Matthew Hayna. Paige Morgan Herbison. Destiny Marie Hernandez. Sophie Galilea Hernandez. Chelsea A. Hoffman. Skylar Lynn Holzman. Megan Lee Hoyden. Justin Miles Hunter. Fatima Ahmad Hussein. Timothy Luke Huttenlocker. Mason Payne Ianello. Vanessa Ray Ignatowski. Matthew David Jasinski. Jennifer Nicole Jankowski. Nathaniel Lawrence J. Owen William Jedlicka. Ashton Ryan Gell. Joshua Tyler Jelanic. Jackson Gregor Jarebko. Tyler Nicholas Zhang. Jenna Claire Johnson. Matthew Daniel Jerkowski. Troy Mitchell Juris. Taylor Lee Kapsiak. Caleb Scott Kadzierski. Hannah Marie Kiker. Kendall Nicole Kerner. Kristen Mary Kessler. Kobe Justin Maurice Kidd. Alexiana Noel Keel. Isabella Ruth Kincannon. Avery Catherine Kiersitz. Madison Paige Kleinsasser. Riley Emma Klock. Abigail Ann Knapp. Brian Albert Cole. Emily Lynn Kostick. Emily Grace Corey. Corey Jason Kozlowski. Emma Jean Krasminski. Brianna Jean Krzyzak. Brianna Lynn Krizakowski. Helen Elizabeth Kaburski. Logan Taylor Colme. Brooke Marie Kulbaki. Carson Joseph Kulikowski. Kalia Inanga Kulu. Rebecca Rose Kupchak. Cole Hunter Kwiatkowski. Jessica Lynn Kwiatkowski. Isabella Rosalie Lagambina. Nathan Michael Lamacchia. Christina Catherine Lamb. Madison Marie LaPenta. Carly Ann LaRotunda. Morgan Panay Lauber. Madeline Rose Leach. Burke Joseph LaFoe. Lyle Ophelia Lewis. Gabriel Scott Lishta. Sophia Isabel Lima. Rachel Lynn. Cole Edmund Lippick. Isaiah Charles Littleton. Nicholas David Lower. Michael Scott Ludwig. Courtney Elizabeth Mack. Anne-Marie Alberta Makowitz. Delora Marie Makowitz. Molly Corinne Majaris. Carly Ann Mahoney. Teresa Marie Mancini. Anthony Joseph Minetta. Ryan Michael Mans. Jason Michael Mansell. Ryan Patrick Marcello. Joshua Richard Engel Marinaccio. Analia Marino. Christopher James Martin. Julia Marie Martsolf. Kayla Marie Mislowski. Peter Michael Massaro. Mandy Evelyn Massino. Alexandria Marie Masterson. Miles Aiden Maxwell. Ryan Michael May. Rosalind Marie McCarthy. Kayla Marie McDonald. Alexandra Jade McDonald. Joseph Nicholas McGovern. Emma Elizabeth McIver. Rebecca Grace McKenzie. Kayla Grace McLaughlin. Jocelyn Elizabeth McNamara. Destiny Marie McTeague. Alexis Noel Mira. Abigail May Mendes. Logan William Mena. Ryan Matthew Mers. Jordan Elizabeth Metz. Olivia Ann Metzger. Ryan Patrick Militello. Ryan Scott Moran Vaughn. Thomas Richard Morse IV. Evan Larson Mueller. Laura Donna Murphy. Catherine Carol Mihalenko. Xander John Naminga. Brandon Thomas Netzel. Nguyen. Olivia Grace Nicosia. Kelly Denise Norick. Mackenzie Rose Nowak. Aiden Christopher O'Connor. Stephanie Opachik. Evan Thomas O'Shai. Desiree Rose Ostrowski. Azar Lonel Owens. Brianna Mary Pace. Madison Alexandra Pace. Kylie Jade Palladino. Natalie Catherine Palumbo. Alyssa Morgan Panulo. Brandon Mitchell Perez. Bailey Amber Pate Tomasulo. Gianna Marie Pulowski. Holly Elizabeth Pay. Renata Louise Pfeiffer. Morgan Paige Pellion. Lauren Danielle Penska. Angeline Eileen Perillo. Cody James Phillips. Julia Brianna Pilecki. Sarah Amaya Pluinski. Alexander Joseph Plotnicki. Zachary Robert Pluff. Madeline Lee Plunkett. Jacob M. Pawlowski. Philip Michael Polakevich. Brandon James Portis. Amelia Grace Potter. Owen Michael Pottis. Lydia Jean Powers. Daniel Richard Pernevu. Logan Paul Prescott. Ashley Ann Putt. Kaylee Shea Rabent. Jacob Stephen Rachel. Naya Nicole Rand. Harold William Ream. Carolyn Marie Reichlin. Jessica Taylor Wren. Dennis Martin Reber. Jonathan Matthew Richards. Dylan Matthew Ryan. Chase Jordan Ritter. Nicholas John Roberts. Jose David Rodriguez. Justice Alexis Rodriguez Anderson. Mara Michelle Rogowski. Caitlin Rose Rokitka. Allison Joy Ross. Paige Alexandria Round. Trevor David Sabades. Veronica Susan Sandarelli. Cameron Thomas Santiago. Anthony Adolfo Santos La Rosa. Anthony Joseph Santucci. Evan Alexander Schaefer. Jeanette Elizabeth Shear. Madeline Elizabeth Schershing. Alyssa Lorraine Schmidt. Caitlin Nicole Schnitzer. Dylan Edmund Schobert. Kenneth Patrick Schrader. Joshua Schultz. Brian Schumann. Travis Michael Skiebor. Joseph Edward Sclafani. Henya Emily Scott. Mattingly Dorothy Selk. Matthew Anthony Sell. Mira Lynn Solido. Nicholas Kenneth Seth. Alyssa Celine Setter. Maria Nicole Sirk. Harbir Singh. Sarah Christine Smith. Elliot Holmes Snell. Santana Stewart Snowden. Charles Dominic Snyder. Karina Anna Sebko. Marissa Adriana Soika. Emily Jo Space. Gannon Charles Spalding. Haley Rose Spees. Michael Luke Stasiak. Raylyn Rebecca Strank. Katerina Nicole Strassheim. Nicholas Adam Stroka. Cassandra Marie Strom. Veronica Kathleen Strong. James Martin Sullivan III. Zachary Peter Somerville. Brenton Donovan Sundberg. Ella Grace Szynski. Emily Rose Sweeney. Haley Christine Swerzinski. Nathan Joseph Zetkowski. Sophia Danielle Sliz. Jack Richard Taylor. Joseph Adam Tinity Jr. Mackenzie Noel Thompson. Catherine Mary Tigani. Zachary James Tabulski. Jason Scott Trometer. Paige Evelyn Turnbull. Nicole Lynn Ulatowski. Floyd Paul Unitas IV. Leonardo Charles Valvo. Matthew A. Vanyo. Michael Anthony Vanyo. Jared Tanner Volker. Zachary Allen Vogel. Zach Johns Vogel. James Robert Volpe. Malaysia Mulan Wade. Taylor Marie Walzak. Claire Catherine Wallace. Noah Emery Walsh. Nina Elise Orgula. Brooklyn Helene Warren. Samantha Rose Weber. Terry Earl Wellesby III. Jessica Wang. Jonathan Michael West. Madeline Anya Whalen. Carly Marie Wilcox. Catherine Frances Wilkowski. Andrew Tyler Williams. Vivian Marie Watavich. Caitlin Lee Woods. Daniel Joseph Zacharine IV. Riley Daniel Zach. Tessa Anastasia Zajac. Samantha Jo Zelasco. We would like to include, go ahead. In a year like no other, we would like to include in the roll call the students who could not be in attendance. Please hold your applause until the end. Casey Carolyn Mitri. Danielle Elizabeth Petrosky. Marshall Isaiah Aniatis. Joshua Baldwin. Cody Gerald Bauer. Iana Bonder. Brooke Lynn Bowers. Kevin John Michael Carney. Kaylee Marie Chawinski. Angelo Dominic Cravata. Dominic Joseph Delano. Trevor Allen Goodyear. Marissa Michelle Graham. Katrina Marie Guarino. Elizabeth Ann Hammer. Danielle Renee Humphrey. Noah Charles Jagodzinski. Anya Lee Kadzierski. Jacob Paul Keith. Caleb Kelkenberg. Rebecca Grace Ludwig. Olivia Madison Maida. Alexis Michelle Mammon. Zachary Bradshaw Marfino. Emma Elaine Maui. Shane T. Munkelbahn. Chaz William Nosbish. Tyler Allen Nowak. Colin Kenneth Ostrowski. Caleb Daniel Paterick. Darren Michael Potler. Grant Luca Peda. Bracayla Lee Sargent. Mackenzie Lee Scusa. Matthew Stephen Siriani. Timothy James Saratsky. Jaden A. Siwa. Aubrey June Smith. Benjamin Michael Spoor. Jonathan Wayne Syracuse. Ryan Lee Samansky. Ruby Grace Tamajewski. Faithlyn Melody Wingnagel. John William Zeter. Molly Rivendell Zatara. Congratulations.
Guests, please remain in your seats until the graduates and high school faculty have left the arena. As the principal of Lancaster High School, and with the powers vested in me through the New York State Board of Regents, it is my honor to present the graduating class of 2021. Graduates, move your tassels. Move your tassels. At this time, we will sing the alma mater. Congratulations, class of 21. Students will meet their families in the plaza. Thank you, everyone.